Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where Esther, in this episode we're just going to, I think, explore the houses to the south a bit, and yeah, make sure that they're all clear, because we've got a good sense that the front is clear now, actually, so let's double check first before we do anything like that. However, we've got a lot of stuff, a lot of blank space here that we still need to investigate. I fought off a few boomers, actually. Oh, that's another thing I'd quite like to do, is go and, if they're still about, the other boomer. I think there might be a third. I wouldn't mind dealing with the third boomer. Possibly luring this dog over. I don't know if it's alone. Okay, I see a zombie dog. Is that the same one? It's seen me, okay. Well, given that it has seen me, let's let it come to me then. You know, I think it actually might be a different dog. There may be two. There are in fact two, okay. But this one has seen me and is not that one. Okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, you come down here. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't mind you getting caught up on the bushes and trees and whatnot, so... I also would hate for you to jump out... Oh, like that. Yeah. Let me take a swing at you. And you should be faster than me. A bit. Okay, so I'm going to go to a run, and we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did with the... Much slower then. Good. Same thing that we did with the zombie runner. Which is... essentially to run and always be putting that distance between us. I should be able to get a swing at you now. You catch up to there. And you're down. Easy peasy. Okay, we can go back to a walk and we can get our breath back if we want to. Wait a while. Done. So yeah, the idea is to explore these houses. There was another zombie dog. Maybe I can lower that one down too. Has it seen me? It has. Awesome. So just let it... it's disappeared. I'm going to back off a bit. It should be able to find its way to me. Yep. Give it some time to do that. Because even if we aren't fighting it on the bushes, we still have an advantage because we know what we're doing now. Yeah, it's pretty close. Come on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to here. Let you catch up. Take a swing. Too bad. Run. Ooh, yeah. No, that's the other thing I ought to be looking for is. Oh, and of course I've left the bloody backpack and everything on. Oh, you are effectively cornering me, actually. Okay. There we go. Just put some distance between us, actually. Stamina's still looking good. Come on in. And take a swing. Ooh. The bite wound feels really deep. Okay. That's okay. Close in on me. Take another swing at you. Back off a bit. Another. Smash and done. Okay. We're still running. Okay. We'll go back to a walk, and let me check my injuries. Bite on the right leg. Yes, we just need to disinfect the right leg, I think. Antiseptic. Right leg. Done. No bleeding. No bleeding, but do we want to bandage anything up? I might. I think I'm going to slap a bandage on the right leg as well. There we go. And I'm feeling warm, apparently. Still running for some reason. Let's get our stamina back. Wait a while. Wait until you catch your breath. Heard footsteps. Wow, okay. My stamina's good, so let's... Yes, stop. Oh, it's out there. That's fine. That's fine, I don't mind that at all. There's just open field out there, though. Yeah. Whatever it is, it can't get to me, so that's fine. I would like to continue waiting a while until my breath is caught and ignore that distraction and continue. Oh god, they are zeroing in here, though. But I don't think they can do anything about this wall. This wall is smashable. Okay. Sturdy stone wall. Okay, something to worry about, maybe. Something to worry about, maybe, but not just yet. Decayed zombie. Way up the street there. Yeah, I think we're safe. So I want to go back around to the north and check for the other boomer. Are you guys still there? I don't hear anything. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I can get some vision outside to the south if I investigate some of the houses down there. That's going to be a good idea. We're going to go see if we can check on if there's a boomer still up in this area. And if not, then we'll just go and investigate the houses. It's all pretty quiet up here. All I've seen are pigeons. Crawling zombie, way in the park, hasn't seen me. Yeah, we're just going to go back in this house. Oh, I do see another zombie somewhere. A decayed and a crawling, but neither of them have seen me, so ignore, continue. Okay. Back in this house now. Fat zombie. Fat zombie out the back, okay. Has seen me. Great, not good. See, because there was a boomer out the back. I'd prefer not to deal with both of them at the same time, if I could help it. Where are you, fat zombie? I don't see you now. There you are. There you are. Okay, and I'm seeing some damage that has been done by the boomer over there, I think. I'd like to... Oh, zombie runner too. Where? Looks like downstairs and... What, inside? Hang on. If I just peek down here. Yeah, there you are. You're not going to get up to me, are you? Oh, you are. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to close that door. Shoot. Okay. This house is very compromised. I thought they wouldn't get up the stairs because of the child zombies from one of the previous episodes. There's another basement I still need to clear. I've actually marked it on the map here. Uncleared zombies in basement. I thought they weren't managing stairs. I thought that was still maybe a technicality that the game couldn't work around. There's an open window there. I may have to start running. There may also be a boomer around the corner. I can't go through the house. I can't... Well, I can get around the fat zombie. That's something I am able to do. It's just a matter of whether or not I want to, because I know this side is blocked by a fence, so I'd have to climb eventually. And I can't get past this tree, so I'd have to... Yeah, I'd have to climb the fence somewhere. Better to, I think, go around the outside where I know I can get around. Probably at a bit of a run. And probably without stepping on anything that's going to cost too many turns. So we'll get to here. The runner hasn't seen me. Nip around here. What happened to that boomer? I really would like to know. Stamina's still good, so I'm going to keep on running for now, because yet the runner has got a sense that I'm there. Let's get through the gate. to the other side and close it behind me. Okay. Shoot, so what did happen to the boomer? Maybe it was the second one that I cleared, right? Or the first or second, because I've cleared 2 boomers. One of them came around to the north and one round to the south. So we got one here and one way to the south as well. But it couldn't have been either of those, because how would it have gotten... How would it have gotten out of this garden? It's gotta be in there somewhere still. None of that really matters. I just need to keep on going. Fat zombie runner. Yeah, I can't be dealing with those, so let's just keep on toward the front. Back onto the pavement here, and nobody has seen me, have they? No. Back around to here. Let's head back to a walk, because we've put enough distance between me and the runner that it's going to confuse it. And I can go back over here and just catch my breath. Good. Okay. Shoot, but that's gonna leave some trouble in that area now, and I don't want to go back to it. I guess we start clearing the houses to the south then. That's going to be the smart thing to do. We've got our backpack with us, so we've got plenty of inventory space. Oh yeah, door's locked. Window's open though, so that's awesome. Around me I see cups and tumblers, glass plates, some spoons and whatnot. I see another X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors. I do need to go back and check, because one of the zombies had a... There's a pot, which is good for carrying water. One of the zombies had a Swiss Army knife, right? And I need to check it against the tools that I'm carrying to see if it's like better or worse than some of the stuff I've already got. There's a flashlight on that towel there. Another permanent marker, some paper, light battery, battery charger. I would love it to find an ultralight battery. Something to stick in my game watch. But yeah, oh, another inhaler. Inhalers are always worth getting, and there's a thermos over there as well. Okay, so let me grab from this tile not the candle for now. We'll take the light disposable battery out of the flashlight. And we'll take... That light battery hasn't got very much. We'll take the lighter. Like, it doesn't matter if I don't take everything, because we're going to be in this space for a bit. Oh, this place is just full of boxes. Can I open the door from inside? I can. Awesome. Yeah, just tons and tons of boxes. So someone was moving in or out. Oh, another backpack. But that'll be exactly the same as the one I've already got. I see battle hammer. I see shaving razor. Plastic shopping bag. Okay, what about this last box here? Just a food person mask, okay. Keep going and see if we can find anything in here. Aspirins, always good, always worth having loads of those. Alcohol wipes are antiseptic. Cough syrup we'll leave for now. Heartburn medicine, multivitamins I will take. And I would like to grab this thermos. Awesome. What else was here? Something else was here. Blanket. Steel chain? A heavy steel chain useful as a weapon or for crafting. Okay, but it's not that great as a weapon. It has a really good bash of 26, but apart from that, it's pretty lousy. Stick inhaler I would like to grab. So that's to my left. A sewing kit would be awesome, just down there. Yeah, let's grab the inhaler. Not much in it, but that's okay. What's here? Newspaper page, sewing kit, another sewing kit actually. I'll grab that sewing kit and whatever's on this tile. No, just marbles. There was another sewing kit where? Here? Oh, with way more thread. Okay, let's take that one. And I'll go into my inventory and just change a couple of things. Where's the other sewing kit? Where is the other sewing kit actually? Where are they both? Oh, they'll be in the backpack. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sewing kit. This one I would like to... Oh, it's not going to fit. I guess I want to just unload this one then. No. Go to I, down to this one. How would I quickly unload it? I'll just go to here. Unload, and that should... Yeah, unload the thread, and then I can just drop this. Because it's an empty sewing kit, and I've got a better one. Paper wrapper. Just tons of boxes full of all kinds of stuff. But if this house was being moved into / out of, then as I was saying, if this house was being moved into / out of, then I think the basement should be clear. I think the basement should be safe. It's not. There are cockroaches, at least. I'm now bleeding. Got some filth on my disinfected left leg. Something hits my left leg. I'm bleeding. Bandage on your right leg with damage. Something hits my right leg. All I see is one cockroach. Did one cockroach do all of that? Let me go quickly back upstairs. In fact, let me go all the way upstairs. I don't know if this cockroach is going to follow me. I can still see the cockroach. Ah, I don't love that. I want to see the enemy, the cockroach. It is faster than you. An aggressive mutant cockroach the size of a small dog. Oh, God. Oh, okay. I guess if it's faster than me, I have to run. And where's safe? Where's safe? I haven't checked upstairs, so I don't know if upstairs is safe. So I guess I'll run this way. I'll run back out. The cockroach has made it up the stairs and is following. I'm just gonna get out the door. Get out the door and close it behind me. I can't close windows from the outside. I don't think, so I'm just gonna leave that and go. Okay. Let me stop, go back to a walk, and we'll drop the walking cane. It'll allow me to put pressure on the bleeding. I need to get a sense for how much I'm bleeding. But neither really needs antiseptic. Left leg, right leg. Let's put some on anyway. It's going to go from pore to pore. It's going to go from pore to pore, so no improvement. And the bleeding's only minor, so is it worth wasting a bandage on? We'll bandage up the left leg. We'll do that at least. Oh no, wait. What am I doing? I know for a fact that antiseptic does have a healing quality. Okay, I'm wasting a bunch of time and they're apparently no longer bleeding. They're actually both already disinfected, so... Yeah, I'll just bandage left leg. Just do that. Bandage. Left leg. Okay. Okay, so cockroaches. Let's add a note. Make it red. And cockroaches. Now, cockroaches are insects, so I'm guessing, you know, hard exterior, not... Well, okay, so resistant to what? Pierce and cut damage. Only really good for bash and really strong bash, is that right? And if it's the size of a dog, it's going to be pretty tough. I don't know if I want to fight that that cockroach. I want to get my cane back. There it is. Okay. Right then. Right then, so danger's in the basements. We're still on the cockroach tile, but that's fine. We're going into a different building. That door is locked. We'd have to smash or disassemble a window. We'll smash this one. And we can just smash out the remaining glass. I don't know why that... Yeah. Used to be there was just... An empty window had a tile. I don't know what's happened to the tile for empty windows. This stuff. I'm flustered. I'm thrown off by the cockroach that just got us out of nowhere. My right leg is in pretty poor shape, but apart from that, everything's fine. Let me not examine. Open up the... We are thirsty, aren't we? So I'll have a dark cola for one. That'll be fine. Yeah. Don't know what else to grab. Like I say, I'm flustered. I do want this duct tape, actually. I'll take that. And that's all. Don't know what's here. Dehydrated lobster, a bunch of other food stuff. It looks like this is just a little dining room. Remember to peek. That's what I need to do. I need to remember to peek. Do I want all these adhesive bandages, or do I just want to remember they're here? Take the aspirin. Aspirin is small. We'll take the antiseptic. Antiseptic's always good. The cough syrup we'll leave behind for now. I'll take the multivitamins. And I'll take a handful of these adhesive bandages. Maybe not all of them. My aim is not to empty these houses yet. I want to use them as like a fortress. I'd like to have a good view of the whole community from their top windows. And I want to get a good sense for like what sort of food and drink they've got as well. I will this time peek down. We look good. So I'm going to go down into the basement. There are hiking boots next to me. There's something in here. There's something in the dark. Can I turn my flashlight on? Did I'm not even sure if I carried my flashlight with me, did I? No, I did. Okay. Turn on. Okay. Regular zombie, plus a brainless. And I don't see much else. Grape drink, American Pale Ale. No, there's a couple of boxes over there. In this corner over here, there's probably just a water heater. Okay, but more zombies. So since I'm on the same tile, nope, map please, and then upper layer. Note, cockroaches. Oh, how am I going to say this? Cockroaches in north. Zombies in south. Unless I want to deal with them right now. Which is reasonable. I could probably do that. Movement cost of stairs is just 100. Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not do that? Why not? Let's let you get close and we'll take a pop at you. Hit you for 16 damage. Damn, that's good. Yeah, zombie's pretty strong. But I'll get away, and I'll get to, say, here. And I'm hoping you're going to follow me up the stairs. Although, no, as sometimes happens, zombies are stupid. On this occasion, you're not actually going to follow. No, oh well, okay. Let me turn that flashlight back off if I can. I can never find it, never find it. There it is. Crawling zombie won't have seen me, it's the one in the park. Ignore. Rear window. What can we see out there, if anything? It's like so, isn't it? And then I can just field. Whatever's making that noise on the other side of the wall, I still haven't seen, and I don't know what it is. Hydrogen peroxide shaving kit. Hello. A compact and lightweight shaving kit made for travelers. You can use it to shave if it's supplied with soap. It requires 1 unit of soap per use. It has the shave action. Okay. What is this shave action? Your facial hair doesn't actually grow, does it? Hydrogen peroxide is antiseptic, which is useful to have so much of. So I'm gonna take that and leave the rest. See if there's anything here. Soap bar, toothbrushes. You know what? I might grab the shaving kit. Yeah, and I might grab since it requires soap, like a soap bar. There's something in the room over, isn't there? No, there can't be. There can't be. I've already checked this room. Yeah, there's nothing. There's something in the next house down to the south, I think. I'd like to peek through these curtains, get a sense for what is out there. I see a squirrel. I see a bit more of the park. That could be the cave. There is a zombie here. There are paths through the park. Table with a knife on it. In fact, that's got to be the... Well, it doesn't have to be. But there's a pond up here. We don't know that much about this area, but there are some benches. We don't know anything at all about the southeast of the park. But this, I'm thinking, is the cave. Because it looks like... Yeah, there's a cave roof. Okay. So the cave, actually not too difficult for us to get to. We've cleared the way to it, just about. We've cleared the area around here, that's fine. If we want to go for the cave... Do we want to go for the cave, though? What do we think? The cave leads to the sewers, we think. And the sewers would presumably... What? Get us out? Connect us to this subway, maybe? There could be another way to travel around the community. Oh, another door. Another door, not much in here. Just blankets and whatnot. I don't know why I opened that. Why did I open that? Okay. What did we say? Was this what? This was the one with the zombies. Okay. Well, moving on then. The next house. Oh yeah, we've got a few more to do. Okay, be wary going into this next one because I think I heard zombies upstairs. Once again, the door's going to be locked, yeah. Windows tend to be locked too, so... I guess we'll just try smashing this one. In we go. What can we see? Pair of scissors, garbage bag, screwdriver, hammer, pliers. Another flashlight, yeah. Always good to have light battery charger. Detergent is good for washing clothes. I think we've already got some in our own house. Speaking of which, I do need to do some investigation into a replacement weapon. Ooh, BLTs. I'll check those. Oh, of course, yeah. Hates vegetables. So we can't actually have the BLT without becoming unhappy, I think. Oh, that's a shame, because I do love BLT. Let's grab whatever was on this tile then. We wanted the flashlight's disposable battery, the other light battery. I guess maybe the permanent marker, and yeah, nothing else. Okay. Remember, zombies upstairs, we think. A couple of books there I don't necessarily want right now. Yeah, in terms of like weapons that I could craft, people always recommend the cudgel as an early starting weapon. The thing is, it now, because they recommend it because it used to be fabrication 0, but it is now it's now fabrication 2, so you can't actually make the cudgel straight away. Cough syrup, multivitamins I'll take. The better thing, or what replaces the cudgel, is the wooden club, which is a pretty decent weapon. Other options include a long pointy stick or a quarterstaff, but actually the quarterstaff is on fabrication 1, so I don't yet have that either. I'd need to get my fabrication up before I could make a quarterstaff, which is a pretty good weapon actually. You can it home, and along came a rider and break a leg. Okay. We think there are zombies upstairs. I'm going to check the downstairs first. Looks safe to me. Can I do action from here? No, I can't. Okay, let me just go straight downstairs then. Sneak around a bit. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a wall here. What have you got down here? Oh, like a sauna. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, clean water. Awesome, I'll take that. Plus charcoal. Loads and loads of charcoal. Okay. Charcoal could be useful for something. I can't recall what. Yeah, let's take both of those clean waters. That's awesome. We can worry a little bit less about water for the time being, although I should be investigating. Dispense or dump clean water, have a drink, refill, examine. Oh, so these are full of clean water, are they? Oh, and I can start a fire in the... What is this? Furnace. Okay. And this is a water heater, which apparently contains clean water. I'm not sure how much. Is it an indefinite amount, or... Okay, don't know. But we've got one of those in our basement as well, so... we can definitely use something like that. This is the control face for an elevator. It's currently unpowered. Oh, you've got an elevator! Oh, cool. As well as a leather belt, pair of boots, pair of socks. I am going to leave, I think, all of those for now. And take a peek upstairs. You do have an elevator off to that side, yeah. Cool. I'm gonna peek first. Looks safe to me. So we're going up. Crawling zombie, but it's out there somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay, but remember, if there's an elevator in this house, it does suggest that the occupant may not have been able to use stairs. In which case, a zombie left behind with no working elevator, and an elevator it wouldn't be able to operate anyway, could Oh, I spotted a boomer. I spotted a boomer where when I was here? I can still see it, yeah. It's in the park though, okay. I'm saying there could be a crawling zombie left behind in here somewhere. What have we got? Leather belt. Pair of bifocal sunglasses. For keeping the glare out of the eyes of those who are both nearsighted and farsighted. I mean, it could be very useful. Not sure. Okay. You're a feral human. The thing about feral humans is they're fast, they can open doors, they can't follow your scent. It threw a rock, I hear whump, I hear thud. The rock didn't hit me. I'm not eager to get into a fight with a feral human. If I have to, I have to. But I'm going to close the door, first of all, and I'm going to go to a run, and I'm going to get out of this house. Once I've made a note on my map that, you know, maybe we've got some greater issues here than I would have hoped for. So, we'll go red, and, yeah. Feral. Don't love that. So practically every tile. In fact, it's a feral in the how do I edit a note, by the way? Create/edit note, it's the same button. Okay. Feral in north. Because it's a feral in the north house here. Okay. We're at a run, so let's just go for the stairs and get out. That's it. That's all we want to do. Get out. Get out. We'll go back out the window, that's fine. They should not be able to follow me. This should be safe. Okay, so what can we do? Investigate the next house, that's all there is to do. Yeah. Because I still want to get a sense for everything that's around me. And then when this is done, I think we're gonna bunker down in the basement, and we're gonna come up with a plan, partly to replace our walking cane. I was hoping to find another walking cane, actually. I thought there'd maybe be one somewhere. There's a food processor, multi-cooker. Because it's been a really good weapon for us. But I think we may need to replace it with some kind of stick or something. Or we'll look at the options before long, anyway. Another dining room. I mean, this retirement community start has been really, really good for us. I will always take the aspirins. I will, in general, take the alcohol wipes and the gummy vitamins and leave the heartburn medicine. And on this tile, just cotton balls and soap. Okay. Once again, we'll peek downstairs. Seems fine. So, yeah. My dress is ripped further. I was hit in the torso for 5 damage. I was hit in the torso for 12 damage by... What are you, by the way? A zombie. Just regular zombie. Okay. Damn. Do not love that. I peeked down here as well. I thought it was safe. Let's go to a run quickly and get back upstairs. Back off to... Yeah, I can see the zombie, I know. Back off to say here. And wait. Are you coming up the stairs? No, but I see a feral human. Why do I see a feral human? Why do I see a feral human? Oh. Because the zombie wasn't alone down there. Okay. Well, in that case, I keep running. I just keep running. I just keep running for the door. Oh, that door is locked. Through the window then. Out through the gate and close. Okay. Back to a walk. We'll wait for a while until we catch our breath. We're in distressing pain. How many houses have we got left to check? Feral in north, zombies and ferals in the south. I'm just going to change that note to say feral in north and south, because the ferals are what really scare me, and if there are zombies that's fine, but ferals are a bigger problem. And there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more houses to check. Yeah, just about. I'm going to check one more, and then I'm going to call it quits. I was thinking there wouldn't be all that many zombies, to be honest. Because the first couple that we checked, things were pretty safe. And then, one after another, they've just been inhabited. Recently. More detergent, always good to have, but like I say, I think we've got some already. There is a carving knife. We could make a knife spear, is another thing that we could make. I think it would be better than a pointy stick. If we had a knife spear, I think it would be a good reach weapon that does pierce damage. But the thing about pierce damage is it's not fast, and I think it has a chance to get stuck. So, yeah, I'm not certain it's a good idea. Ooh, there's bird food as well. Can you tame a bird in the game? Because I know dog food tames dogs, cat food tames cats. Does bird food tame birds? I know it does in there's a tameable animals mod, which I don't have installed. And what's in the first aid kit? More bandages. The first aid kit instruction booklet we should read and then we should drop. Medical gauze. Yeah, I think it's all useful. Another pair of scissors, some more aspirin. Yeah, another bottle of antiseptic. Some saline solution, which is what? Is it a kind of I'm going to leave the saline solution. Take the other aspirins, take the other antiseptic, and leave behind the heartburn medicine. Okay. I'm disappointed not to have found antibiotics. Zombie 41 tiles. It hasn't seen me. Good. So I'm going to go to a crouch, and it should be less capable of seeing me. Oh, I don't know if I want to go down here. Let me peek first. Down. Looks okay, doesn't it? Let's not go into the dark. Let's turn the flashlight on. And then things are safer then. Right, yes, there we go. So this was a peek as well. I took the peek action. And there were zombies. Feral in north and south, so zombies in south here. God damn. I was not expecting to see as many. Zombies in... No, it'll be zombies in north, right? Yeah. Zombies in north. We will... I was going to say turn off the flashlight. I don't know if that costs us any movement points at all, but I'm going to sneak away, get back past that window, and yeah, obviously there's a lot more clearing to be done. I thought we were doing a really good job outside, but clearing buildings, it seems a little bit tougher. Check one more. Open window. Anything in here? television and stereo system. Ceramic plate, but a knife, steak knife, rolling pin, just a bunch of oh, flashlight and batteries. I've got plenty of batteries and whatnot, so I'm going to leave those for the time being. Check the fridge. Got milk, cottage cheese, grapes. Shelf life is still several days. Carrot, cucumber. This is a good fridge for confirming that actually, in fact, yes, the things marked in red are the veggies. Although barbecue sauce, you wouldn't think someone who hates veggies would hate barbecue sauce, would you? Belgian ale and loads of clean water. Is that on my person or is that in the fridge? No, it's in the fridge. I'll take all of those, actually. Yeah, because I really do need clean water. Although apparently I've got it in my basement already, so I shouldn't worry so much about that. A lice comb, some medical gauze, even more aspirins, even more alcohol wipes, cough syrup, leave behind. And here, nothing of interest. What's on your bookshelves? What's on your bookshelves? The big book of first aid. Speaking of which, I did pick up the first aid kit instruction booklet. Okay. We will take this. This is the first book I'm going to pick up, because that's going to be, yeah, I think valuable. And there's also a mystery novel. Those are the stairs. Here's the front. There's a coat, light jacket. Is the... Oh no, the flashlight can't still be on. Let's turn it back on. And peek down. Oh, lovely. Lovely. What are these? A giant cellar spider. A huge brown spider in constant movement. With a small body the size of a child, held up at chest level by a set of spindly legs that branch into three-pronged graspers at the end. Unlike the smaller variant, it obviously decided hunting you is worth a try, and follows you with mandibles chittering in anticipation. Okay, so they're down there. They're not marked as hostile. The little white exclamation point suggests that they're aware of me but not hostile. Yeah, they all say ignoring. But this will be another basement that we don't want to deal with. Parallel north and south, zombies in north, spiders in south. Spiders in south. Okay. So it's more likely than not that actually these houses do contain turn off the flashlight. Do contain spiders. Upstairs looks fine. There is a zombie out there on the road, hasn't seen me. I would like to get close to the window and take a look out. Oh no, I can't see the zombie from here. But let me take a look out there and see what, if anything, I can see. Begin to see that house now. And just the road from here, so we're too far south, but we know that's the cave. And the road looks clear here too. I think we might have a good run at getting to the front gate before long, which might be better than bothering with clearing out the basements here. I'd like to do that eventually, but wow, there's a lot to deal with. There is, in here, I see something very cool. What are you? A shark plushie! That's awesome! I can't pick it up. I really want to. I really want to. I'm going to remember that there's a shark plushie here. Leave it. I don't need it. It's awesome, but whatever. We'll just Nicotine gum, and what books have we got? Ham radio illustrated in a thriller novel. Empty bathroom with liquid soap, hydrogen peroxide, which again is antiseptic, so I will take that. And here, soap bar and a toothbrush. Okay. Oh, I want to know if I can use that shaving kit as well. Where is it? No, I've got a shaving kit on me somewhere. Hand mirror, hand mirror. Yeah, hand mirror lets you change your skin color or eye color. I could have sworn I picked up the shaving kit, did I not? Yeah. Activate? It has 0 charges but needs 1. Right, so how do I load it with soap? I mean, it's fine, I don't need to actually do that. I was just wondering what was possible with it, essentially. I was wondering if there was a way to change Esther's hair at all. Because I think now that the world has gone to shit, Esther wouldn't mind having a haircut. Okay, out of this house. Out of this house, and how many have we got left? It's just the bottom one. Okay. Since it's just the bottom one, we will do that one as well. And then we'll call it there. Door is locked. How did I get in here? I must have used the window, huh? Must have used the window. Why did I abandon this house? Partially explored. Toaster pastries, toastums, powdered eggs, dried beans, dried rice, pickled fish, wet cat food. Go to the fridge and see if there's anything good in there. Milkshake melted. It's got 1 day of life on it. Milk, lunch meat, pineapple. Yes, some good stuff. How long do eggs last, by the way? 1 week. I'm going to drink this melted milkshake. Drink all of it, in fact, if I can. Just because it's going to spoil really quick, and I'm going to forget about it, and it's a source of calories, isn't it? We have got 50% of our calcium intake for the day. Plus, like, what? Half the calories we would need? Probably not quite half. We probably need to get more calories in us. Just because we've been very active. Esther woke up this morning and she was furious. She's just recently seen her child and grandchildren eaten by the zombies once the zombies made it into her home, the retirement community. Take the bandages, the aspirin, ignore the saline. The alcohol wipes I will take. The multivitamins I will take. Yeah, because if we're not getting the vitamin intake that we need, then we have all of that. Okay. Remember to peek. We're going to check the downstairs first. Wait, I'm going to turn the torch on. So, where is that? There we go, torch. Peek down. Zombie? Cool basement, wow! We got a pool table. Okay, the most southern house has an amazing lounge in the basement. That's awesome. I want to turn the flashlight off. And I do want to check upstairs, because I think I've got... No, I can't go down here. Go up. Roller skates. Feral human. Where? Where? 49 down and... No. To the east, okay. Let me get a sense for where you are exactly. So you're across the road. You're in the back garden. You're in the back garden of that house, okay. Okay, that's fine. Ignore. Good, okay, so we know there's a feral in the back garden of that house there, which is what? It's gotta be, yeah, beyond the car park. So I'm gonna add a note here saying feral in garden. Like so. Yeah. Gloves, are those any good? There's leather pants, there's a pair of light gloves and a wool scarf, as well as a few t-shirts that wouldn't fit. Nothing else of interest. What do I see? Smartphone, television, stereo system. Dog whistle. This is a small whistle. When used, it produces a high tone that causes nearby friendly dogs to either follow you closely and stop attacking, or start attacking enemies if they are currently docile. Oh! When used, it produces a high tone that causes nearby friendly dogs to either follow you closely and stop it. Oh! That is useful. If we ever come across dogs, we're going to need something like that. Because that, see, I'd heard that dogs were not great companions in the game on account of, right, they just rush off and they attack. They can't be controlled, they rush off, they attack, and they get themselves hurt. But if we've got a whistle, then we can prevent that. We can get them to stop attacking and just follow, which is super good. That would make dogs a controllable companion, and therefore actually useful and actually worth taking out on runs and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We just need to find dog food and then a dog before we can use it. But that is a good find. Where did I come in? Obviously not that door. Oh, the open window here. Okay. Right then. Okay. That is those houses clear with a sense for what is in them all. Oh, it's what a zombie. Yeah, but it's fine. It's miles away. Okay. Ignore and we'll go back in. I do want to check to the north again, just to see if those. Because what was it that was attacking me from the house over here? There was a zombie runner that was chasing me. There was a fat zombie, and we were trying to investigate to see if there was a boomer about. Yeah, they've not made their way around. Good. Good. Okay. Esther continues to do some good clearing here. Which one's my house? South? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs to the bunker and reflect. Oh, also, yeah, check over here to see if this is a source of clean water. This, like, if I examine here, dispense or dump clean water. Awesome. Yeah, I can have a drink, refill, examine. Examine? It contains clean water, 10. 4% full. That's okay. But they all contain that. So the one next door, the one in the basement beyond, and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, some of these basements are pretty dangerous. Okay. We can also, am I right about this? Start a fire? Yeah, we can start a fire down here. If we've got fuel for it, but that's easily obtained as well. Okay, so the basement with the bunker, the safe room, is awesome. But as well as that, we have a source of fire, source of water, and we can refill that slowly. But we do still have to clean the water if we want to refill it. Yeah. Okay. So we're still struggling for clean water, but we have several sources we could possibly obtain it from. Meanwhile, God, this room just does everything, doesn't it? It's got a toilet in here. Pickled meats, fresh. And because they're pickled and also sealed, that's just going to last forever. Okay. Check here. Just an empty painkiller bottle here. I do want to see if I can craft down here. So is there anything I can craft at the moment? Oh, soap flakes or soapy water, apparently. Blindfold. 2 bandage have 8. Could that is it possible to disassemble that once? Might yield 1 bandana. Huh. I've got loads of bandages. I just want to see if this is possible. I craft blindfold from memory. I put the blindfold on the cupboard. Okay. Let me double check to be sure, but that was armor, right? Oh, craftable in the dark, easy. Okay. Leather, okay. So that doesn't confirm what I wanted it to confirm. Heavy duty thread would require 3 thread. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to confirm whether or not I can craft by the light of this computer. To do which I think it'd be good to have sheets. Do we have sheets anywhere? Or can I quickly grab some sheets from somewhere? Maybe in here? No? What if I tear down the curtains here? Yeah, tear down the curtains. Grab the 2 sheets. Oh right, yeah. Grab the sheets, yeah, and bring those downstairs with you. Because there's got to be something that's impossible to craft in the dark, right? And sheets are usually a good source of... Oh no, that's easy as well. Okay. Leather vests. I can turn the leather jacket into a leather vest. I don't want to do that. Okay. I haven't yet confirmed whether it's possible to craft in the by the light of this terminal, but I really want to quickly do that. Can I disassemble this? Because it was a good suggestion that I could possibly deconstruct furniture. Too dark to construct right now, but I can just turn on a torch and deconstruct furniture right here. That gets me a long stick. Brilliant. That's not going to fit in my inventory, so I'm going to have to first of all turn off the torch and drop the cane, and I will wield instead the long stick. Bring that downstairs. And then last thing, because all we need is a long stick to craft a bunch of stuff. Like a long pointy stick, impossible to craft in the dark. Spike on a stick, impossible to craft in the dark. Okay. Let's try the long pointy stick. You craft long pointy stick from memory, you put the long pointy stick on the cupboard. Oh my god. This computer terminal is amazing. Okay. We've got everything we need down here. We've got a bed. We've got water. We've got a source of heat. We've got a metal door that we can close, which I can't see right now, but I can close it and open it. And we can do stuff. We can do stuff by the light of the computer down here. That's fantastic. So this is like the ultimate safe space. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna plan what Esther does next, because I don't quite know. We've cleared as best as we can this row of houses for now, and we need to think about moving on beyond. I'd like to try and investigate the front, the community building maybe. I think that's going to be crawling with zombies, and the administration building. I'd like to get a sense for what's over there, if I could. So I think we're going to push to the east, either across this road or across this one. Probably not through the park. We're going to leave the park for now. Either that, or we're just going to have a chill episode where we do some washing, some crafting, and some gearing up. In the meantime, anyway, I have been Tom. This has been Esther. And this has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Thank you so much for joining us both for this. And ta-ra.